What is good, Amilivenow clones? Welcome back to the channel. It is I, Amilivenow. Welcome back to another late night, early morning video. Alright, if you're starting your day and you about to eat breakfast, I hope you enjoy it. Or if you're a person like me that don't be eating breakfast and be fasting and take out the negative parasites and bacteria out of your body, good job. You are well informed. If you're about to go to work or if you're going throughout your day, or if you're just, on break, I just hope that you are enjoying your time, and I'm glad that you decided to tap in to be able to get some great information. When you see this, what day you see this, what year you see this, what month you see this, what year you see this, what eon you see this, what era you see this, all that I'm hoping for is that you are on your way to finding peace, which is enlightenment within your own mind capacity. All right. If you don't believe in peace, you're the type of person that just doesn't believe in peace, I just hope that you're on your way to finding yourself, improving yourself, and achieving your goals that in a way that is not going to hinder, hurt, or kill anybody. Okay, do not forget that part. All right, so without further ado, let's get to the topic of this video. This topic of this video is more so relatable. It's going to help you be more a solid individual, and it's going to help you become more of a person that has value within your own self. All right. So today's topic is going to be about why you have to stay grounded. Okay. Stay grounded. Okay. Stand your ground. Stay firm. Be solid. All right. So without further ado, let's begin. A valuable reminder why you have to stay grounded. Staying grounded is essential for maintaining balance, perspective, and emotional well-being in life. All right. So the first objective, okay, so if you guys don't know already, in this channel, we take down notes so you guys can be able to benefit from these notes and to evolve as a being, okay? So the first objective, okay, if you guys already, take out your pen, pad, or a pencil and a notebook, or swipe down from this video and go to your notes and write your notes while learning from this video, okay? Because YouTube has that option to do that. So, first objective is benefits of being grounded. Emotional stability, all right? Peep this. Emotional stability. Grounding yourself helps regulate emotions, reducing stress and anxiety. All right. Second, subjective. Clarity and focus. Being grounded enables you to stay focused and clear-headed, making better decisions. All right. Third, subjective. Humility and self-awareness. Okay, this is very important. This is all we talk about. Grounding yourself fosters humility and self-awareness, helping you to stay connected to your values and priorities. All right, this is very important. So now, to go over these subjectives from bottom to top. Humility and self-awareness. So when it comes to this idea, you have to be able to continue to be observant, okay, within yourself, so you can be able to make notes and assessments to further your progress of evolution as a human being. All right. Clarity and focus. You have to be able to maintain a certain type of structure in mind that continues flow and a tremendous amount of concentration, so you can be able to develop good habits, good patterns, so you can evolve as a being. Third, subjective. Emotional stability. All right, so this is going to help you, like it says, with stress, anxiety, okay, and regulating your emotions. You don't want to be a person that outbursts when it comes to other situations. That means that you are not controller of your emotions. You're letting other aspects, variations, scenarios, and situations control you, which is not good. You want to be steady minded, you want to have a calm head on your shoulders, and you want to have a strong head on your shoulders, matter of fact. So you can be able to be diligent and be able to stay the course in any situation that is in front of you. All right. Second objective is ways to stay grounded. Let's continue. Mindfulness and meditation. Okay. Make sure you guys are writing notes. That is the first objective. Practice mindfulness and meditation to cultivate a sense of calm and presence. All right. Second subjective. Connect with nature. All right. Spend time in nature to feel more connected to the world around you. It's important. All right. I do this most days, not every day. Okay. Third subjective. Prioritize self-care. Take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. All right. It's very important. All these three subjectives are hella fire. So we're going to go over them. We're going to go over them from top to bottom. Okay, so mindfulness and meditation. So this is going to help you be in the present moment, which is the now, so you can be able to have a better outcome in the near now, which is called the future. Okay, so now you're going to be able to have different types of choices that may not cause you to have consequences within the time frame of you either in a present now or the near now. So, which is the future. Okay. And it's all just now. So connect with nature. So this is important because you're understanding that there's a essence of energy that you can tap into to be able to have different types of sensations of emotions that are beneficial towards your feelings. And as a person that does this very helps with recharging your soul, recharging your frequency, recharging your aura, so you can be able to go out through your day-to-day life and be able to have certain energies without taking, substances like coffee or, 5-hour energy or Red Bull, White Monster, you know what I mean? Things like that in that nature. Okay, so when it comes to mindfulness and meditation, prioritize self-care. Okay, that was the other one. This is beneficial because you have to be able to give yourself time for yourself so you can have things that is personal and have things that can be accomplished within those realms, so you can be able to feel like you are in a well mental state. All right, this is very important. Okay, just want to give you guys a rundown. So third objective will be importance in challenging times. So I was talking about earlier. Resilience. All right, let's continue. That is the first subjective. Staying grounded helps you build resilience, enabling you to better cope with challenges and setbacks. Okay, valid. Perspective. Grounding yourself provides perspective, helping you stay focused on what's truly important. You know what I mean? That's valid. So look at this. Inner peace. Third subjective. Being grounded fosters inner peace, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. It's valid. These are super valid. I'm not even gonna lie, super duper valid. So when it comes to these three subjectives, I want to go over them. Okay. So with that being said, let's go over them. So let's go from bottom to top, right? We're going to start with inner peace. Okay. So this is important because now you're going to be understanding that you're not letting outside activities or outside situations, scenarios, environments, or obstacles move you in a way that you will not think before you act. More so, you have an understanding that everything is for your good, everything is happening for a reason. So you have a certain amount of inner peace within that perspective, so you can be able to develop a certain mind structure to be able to navigate. Okay, so that's that basis part. So the other perspective, the other subjective, will be perspective. So this is important because you have to have certain types of understanding so you can be able to have a appeal on certain outcomes, like have a liking towards a certain outcome, meaning that you're going to be able to appreciate what outcome you chose because you looked at it in a way that was beneficial for that time. Okay, if you're a female or a dude, you might be at the club and someone mistakenly bumps into you while walking past, you're going to have a certain perspective on how to approach that situation. Either you're going to be ignorant and let that make you mad, right? Meaning that you don't have self-control over yourself, or you're going to be a person that understands that I'm in a public environment and the facility is not as big and there are multiple bodies around me. So yes, I might get bumped around here or there, but was it on purpose? Who knows? Does it matter? And no, it doesn't. As long as they don't grope you, touch you in your ass, or as long as you feel me, somebody doesn't, you know what I'm saying, touching your dick or slap you in your butt, as a man, you feel me? And I said the other part, as for females, then it's okay. Okay, it's nothing that you can't handle. And if you can't handle that type of situations, then you shouldn't be going to the club out anyways in public facilities. And you got to understand that you probably are a little bit insecure and you should be able to work on yourself better so you can have those types of discernment, the judgment, so you can be able to proceed as a human being. Okay, so to continue, the third subject will be resilience. Okay, so you have to be able to have certain types of grit, determination, and perseverance so you don't fall in any weak-minded scenario per se. Let's just say that weak-minded scenario, like resilience, meaning that, okay, I got this girl. She wants me to not wear condom because she says it feels better with no condom. So you're going to have a certain type of grit, determination, and perseverance to not have you have any setbacks. Because say, for example, you have a child. That would be a major setback, even though it's a abundant gift per se, right? It can be a setback because you are null and voiding all your future endeavors and you're giving all those endeavors away to focus on your child at hand, because now you have a responsibility that's bigger than you, okay? And you're going to have to suck it up and be able to go through it because you didn't have resilience and you didn't think about how this can affect your life on a personal landscape, on a personal domain, on a personal construct, all right? So that is those three constructs broken down. I like to do that. And in conclusion, within this concept, staying grounded is essential for maintaining emotional balance, clarity, and inner peace. By prioritizing self-care and practicing mindfulness and connecting with nature, you can cultivate a sense of grounding that helps you navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. Stay rooted and strong, and stay true to yourself. All right. So that's that perspective. I had to get a little bit personal with this after I read the generalized data. Let's say this. I had some situations where I could have got out of character, per se. I had some situations where I could have got out of character, per se, and I understood the present moment is only the present moment for a time being. So I had to have a certain perspective to understand that this situation will pass and I shall continue to evolve as a being to the point where I will not let this situation be the end all be all. And from that, I was able to move forward and not have any setbacks due to the factor of resilience and patience and understanding within my own domain of cognitive reference. Okay, so in that perspective, I was able to develop a certainty of outcome, which was a positive forcing outcome. And that was very important for me. I understood and I put meaning into that situation. And I felt like some individuals may try to get you out of character in a way. It can be personal. It can be because they have a certain entity or spirit that is on them that they're not aware of. Okay. And it also just can be the fact that human beings are human beings and they have human nature. They have greed, they have lust, they have envy, they have jealousy, some 7 deadly sins, right? And that plays a factor. And you have to be able to be ready for these types of situations because it comes in a blink of an eye. It comes quick as I could snap my finger. Okay, you can't always be dwelling on what's to come. But because you're in the present moment, you have to have that certain type of understanding that this moment is not going to break me, okay? In a way, it can make you. In a way, the moment can help you see a different point of view, which is important as well. And you'll be able to have different types of cognitive references of discernment so you can make certain type of situational critical thinking decisions so you can put yourself in a better predicament within that frame of non-consequence, okay? Because you don't want consequences in life. If you can avoid it, you might as well do it, okay? So that's just the basis of this video, why it's important to stay grounded, especially in this lifetime, okay? Because, like I said, I don't know when you're going to see this. I don't know what year you're going to see this. I don't know what day you're going to see this. I don't know what month you're going to see this. I don't know what era you're going to see this. I don't know what eon you're going to see this. So that's why it's important to understand lifetime, meaning it's plural, meaning that there's not just one idea, okay? I'm not talking about just 2025 lifetime through 2000 fucking 50 fucking 9. You feel me? Like, nah, bro. I'm saying, like, this shit could just go. This shit could just come. You feel me? This shit could be here. It could be now. It could be now, which is here. Okay, it could be here, which is now, which is there. There's different perspectives that you can't just dwell in too much, but you have to understand they are there. This is why it's important to be present, okay? So you can stay grounded. Simple as that. If you like this video, I just want you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, if you like this video, if it resonated with you, I just want you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, if you like this video, I just want you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe. It does help the channel go through the algorithm and fluctuate my message to get out there more to different types of individuals so they can help themselves and so they can have that domino effect of conviction within themselves to be able to have a certain type of belief to spread the message of self-improvement, self-awareness, because this is very important. And people need, not just me, I don't need for it to happen, but I just want people to have that want to be able to evolve, okay? Because it's very important. And once you understand how addicting this feeling gets, you're going to want to evolve, okay? Not even the fact that you want to learn more, because learning is everlasting. You could learn for all your lifetime and still not know anything. That makes sense? And for that perspective, that's the biggest perspective. That's why, watch my other videos. Yeah, you're not supposed to understand everything. You feel me? And that's very important. That was a very important video too. You're not supposed to understand everything. And like I said earlier, this is going to help you have different types of appealing of outcome, meaning rather outcome that favors you in a way that you are lean towards to and you like more. All right. It's not always about the best outcome. It's always about the outcome that is helping you, right, to get into that position of less anxiety, okay, less stress and less frustration, right? Just don't forget, you have to be in the present moment, and you have to understand that you have to think, okay? You have to think before you act. And if you don't understand what to think about, just as simple as what would Jesus do, right? That's a good one, right? That's a good one. He's all about love. So think about that. Think about what would Jesus do. I used to watch a movie. I was Christian growing up, and it was all about what would Jesus do. There was a lot of situations that came up, like say you got a Charlotte just come up to you on some Jezebel shit, and you tell yourself, do I insinuate activities, or do I just second guess and say, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? He wouldn't indulge. He wouldn't insinuate any activities. He would null and void her and tell her good day and that God loves you, and give her good energy so she can be able to figure out other ways to make money without being a Charlotte, right? That's pretty much it. What would Jesus do? You know what I'm saying? If you have a hard time thinking about how to move in a predicament that is beneficial to your appeal and the outcome that comes after the present moment, then you can understand, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? Okay, you learn that, you'll be able to pursue and continue on living this very lovely game that we call life. And then you'll be able to have different types of prosperity and different types of, accomplishments and abundance, because you started thinking before you act. And like I said, if you don't understand what to think about, just think about what would Jesus do. And if you don't know anything about, you feel me, the Messiah, then understand that, look it up, go on the internet, figure who the Messiah was, who was Jesus Christ. Because now you're going to think about, like, dang, he was a good example. So now I can have an example to understand as a reference. So when it comes to different situations and difficult obstacles that I'm facing, you can have an example to reference and think about, okay, this is what Jesus would do. So I'm going to try to copy his motives and effectiveness just so I can get out of predicament. And once you understand what would Jesus do, you'll be able to solidify your well-being. All right. So with that being said, if you did resonate with this video, if you feel like this video touched your heart tremendously, all I want you guys to do is like, comment, share, subscribe. It does go a long way. Like I said, it helps my channel fluctuate through the algorithm and get my message out there. This is very important, very powerful. I can't stress this enough. Very powerful information that can help you benefit in multifaceted aspects, okay? It is Am I Live now? And I'm out.